The cold arrives without warning. Goodness, this little NHI is so adorable, someone says, gently lifting the child. Come here, how much do you weigh now? 40,000 VND? The air bites at exposed skin. It feels like the temperature has dropped close to 10 degrees Celsius, not the kind of cold that settles into bones and makes even simple movements slower. Someone wonders aloud whether James has already brought NHI home from school. The chill is unmistakable today. A small puppy is cradled next. Your name is Me, right? New to the family. No one knows exactly where Ms. New to this place. Diep found her, but she's here now, wrapped in warm hands, protected from the cold. Diep is still out buying groceries. Earlier that morning, she had promised she would return quickly. Instead of just food, she bought feathers, materials to build drinking holes for the chickens. She is already thinking ahead: ducks, geese, a small ecosystem, not just survival but continuity. It's freezing today, James says again, almost to himself. He sits beside the fire for a while, warming his hands before work begins. Today, he won't be going to the office. Today, he will work alongside Diep. I just peeled this, someone says, handing him fruit. Please, eat. They talk about the co-op. How many chickens are you raising here? About 20. James pauses. 20 feels small for a co-op this large. But Diep is cautious. She explains her plan patiently. Raise a small number first. Let them adapt, feed them cornmeal so additional feed won't be necessary. Only then will they expand. Sustainable growth. Slow growth. I'm thinking of building a few ponds, she adds. Maybe just 2. They sit for a moment, letting the fire crackle, letting the silence breathe. Then the conversation turns serious. Are you okay about what happened earlier? James asks gently. Diep hesitates before answering. She talks about James's father taking NHI out to play without informing her. At first, fear had taken hold. What if something had happened? But when she saw NHI laughing, playing happily with his father, the fear softened. I thought he was strict, she admits. But he really loves children. She smiles faintly. NHI had told her she'd had so much fun. There was nothing to worry about anymore. He understands his father well. James nods. Strict, yes, but warm in ways that aren't always obvious. Seeing him with NHI brought Diep unexpected comfort. I just hope next time he tells us, she says, so we don't worry. And quietly, almost painfully. She adds, I also hope NHI will one day accept us being together. Work resumes. Tools are searched for: crowbars, paper, stones. The chickens wander freely, 20 of them scattered across the wide path. Diep mentions she may catch more in a few days. The space can handle it. They begin construction. Stones are arranged in circles. Soil is dug, rocky, stubborn soil filled with roots. They discuss whether to use nails instead. Progress is slow. Stones are tested, removed, placed again. This ground is really rocky, James mutters. Eventually, the depth is right. They adjust the sides, smooth the edges, reinforce weak points. Everything is checked twice. Nothing is rushed. At one point, the door comes loose. What are you doing? James asks. Diep laughs softly. She's placing a flat stone so chickens can drink water safely, so if they fall in, they can climb back out. It's also to protect their claws from injury. Even the dog watches quietly, well-behaved, tail low. A second water spot is planned. Then a new idea. We won't dig another hole, Diep says suddenly. Let's build a shallow puddle here instead. They stack rocks carefully, 2 layers to prevent slipping. Larger stones are added to increase height. They worry about chicks falling in, about cold water. About how easily life can be lost if care isn't taken. If they get cold and wet, Diep says softly. They'll die. Water is poured. A hose is stretched to its limit. Buckets are used when the hose falls short. Inside, lunch is prepared. Finally, they rest. Fruit is sliced carefully. Noodles simmer. Sit down and eat, Diep says. James looks at the food and smiles. Over the meal, stories are shared. It looks delicious. James talks about hearing a story once, about a determined girl from a poor rural area who shared her life online and slowly built a business from nothing. That's a great story, he says, just like you. Diep laughs shyly. Her cooking, James insists, keeps getting better. If you cook this, he says, I think I could eat it every day. Afternoon plans are discussed. More chickens, 20 more, no rush. No reckless expansion. They've seen how quickly things can collapse. Later, James prepares to leave. He needs to pick NHI up. Work awaits. I know what happened with my dad and NHI upset you, he says gently. He loves children, but he's my father, please don't overthink it. They part with warmth despite the cold. But elsewhere, tension grows. A request for a car. A phone call. Another business trip, 3 days this time. James's parents argue quietly, then not so quietly. 25 years of marriage, and still secrets remain. Why does he insist on keeping James and Diep apart? Why now? Just tell me, but the answer is postponed. She pleads. Back at the farm, life continues. Again, dinner is planned. Beans are measured. Tonight, stir-fry beans for NHI, someone says. Yes, sir. And so the day ends, not with resolution. With stones stacked carefully, but with persistence, with chickens drinking safely. With warmth found not in weather, but in quiet determination.